Far beneath the shimmering blue waves of the great ocean, there stood a palace unlike any other, built of pure gold and shining silver. It was the kingdom of Narelia, ruled by the mighty and graceful Mermaid Queen, Marilyn. Inside its glittering halls lived her 10 beautiful children, and among them was one whose heart was filled with curiosity and wonder. Her name was Cyrena, the youngest daughter of the queen. With emerald scales and turquoise eyes that sparkled like morning lights on water, she dreamed of something forbidden, the human world above. One quiet morning, while the kingdom slept under the calm sea, Cyrena slipped through the coral gates and swam upward. The water grew brighter, warmer, until at last she touched the surface for the very first time. The sunlight dazzled her eyes. The waves stretched endlessly before her, and then she saw it, a massive ship decorated with red and gold, sailing proudly across the sea. Her heart began to race. On the ship stood a young boy, handsome, confident, and full of life. He leaned over the railing, the warm wind brushing his face. When his eyes met hers, time seemed to stop. At first, he was startled, a girl with a shimmering tail. But when she rose again, he spoke gently, and she answered. Two worlds separated by water, suddenly connected by curiosity. Day after day, the boy returned to the same spots on the ship, and day after day, Cyrena waited for him at the surface. They shared stories, laughter, dreams, and secrets. The sea carried their voices, and with every passing moment, their hearts drew closer. One golden afternoon, the boy held out his hand and said softly, "Come with me. Let me show you my world." Cyrena hesitated, yet love makes the brave even braver. She rose to him, leaned on the ship's edge, and took his hand. But in that very moment, the sky cracked with lightning. A powerful ancient magic circled her body. Her tail glowed, slowly splitting apart, and scales floated like stars. And before his eyes, Cyrena transformed, becoming fully human in his arms. He carried her gently to his coastal village. Every step she took was new. Grass, stone, fire, everything amazed her. The boy stayed by her side, teaching her, guiding her, protecting her from the world and its questions. For days, she lived among humans, laughing, learning, and loving. But she avoided one thing above all else: water. For just a single drop could return her to her true form. Deep beneath the sea, the Mermaid Queen discovered her daughter's disappearance. Her grief shook the entire kingdom. The waves roared, currents twisted in fury. She prepared to bring her lost child home, no matter the cost. One night, as Cyrena and the boy sat by the quiet shore, the sea suddenly rose in a towering, glowing wave. The air trembled, the ground shook. The ocean had come for her. From the heart of the wave emerged Queen Marilyn, powerful, majestic, and heartbroken. She looked upon her daughter and spoke with a voice that echoed through land and sea alike. "Cyrena, come home." But Cyrena stepped forward with courage. "Mother, I love him." And the boy, trembling yet determined, added, "I will protect her, always." The queen lifted her trident, and the ocean glowed. "If your love is true, then let the ocean decide." Magic surrounded Serena, binding both her worlds together. She would be human on land, but mermaid whenever she touched water. As dawn broke, Serena stood on the shore with her beloved. She had become the bridge between two worlds, the girl of the sea who found her heart on land. Hand in hand, they walked into a future shaped by destiny, courage, and love stronger than the waves themselves.